5 herbal teas for hypothyroidism. Hypothyroidism or underactive thyroid disease is a condition in which the thyroid gland doesn't produce enough hormones. The resulting imbalance changes the body's chemical reactions, interfering with a person's mood, metabolism, and cardiovascular system. Firstly, it's more common among women over 60 years of age, but even children can develop it. Even though hypothyroidism tends to go unnoticed at first, little by little it causes changes in the body that lead to a diagnosis. Luckily, on top of medical treatments, there are natural herbal teas whose properties help control its symptoms. In this article, we'll show you 5 medicinal teas. Give them a try. Symptoms of hypothyroidism. Before viewing which drinks can help patients with hypothyroidism, it's important to go over some of its symptoms. Some people will experience the following symptoms in their mild form, or they may get confused with other conditions. Still, it's a good idea to consult a physician to evaluate them. Feeling of weakness or fatigue, muscle weakness, poor concentration and memory, greater sensitivity to cold, constipation, dry skin, thinning and loss of hair, swollen face, weight gain, decreased heart rate, increased blood cholesterol, pain and muscle stiffness, joint swelling, irregular or heavier period, depression and irritability. Herbal teas for hypothyroidism. Medicinal herbal teas for hypothyroidism are another option to help relieve its symptoms. However, given the condition's seriousness, it's absolutely necessary that these natural remedies be used under the control and supervision of a doctor. John's Wort Tea. John's Wort is useful in controlling fatigue and depression caused by hypothyroidism. It also acts as a natural relaxant and anti-inflammatory, which is useful against depression and body aches brought on by hypothyroidism. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon of street John's Wort, 5 grams, 1 cup of water, 250 milliliters. Preparation: place a teaspoon of street John's Wort in a cup of boiling water and cover. Let sit for 10 minutes and strain. How to drink it. Basically, just drink 20 minutes before breakfast. Additionally, enjoy it at least 3 times a week. Licorice tea. Another option is licorice tea, whose qualities help balance thyroid hormones to lower hypothyroidism's impact on your health. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon of licorice, 5 grams, 1 cup of water, 250 milliliters. Preparation: mix a teaspoon of licorice in a cup of boiling hot water and cover. Let sit for 10 minutes and strain. How to drink it. Drink on an empty stomach at least 3 times a week. Ginger tea. Ginger is a root that stimulates blood circulation, which is useful for alleviating some of hypothyroidism's symptoms. What's more, drinking ginger herbal tea helps to keep blood flowing and reduces fatigue. Furthermore, it also fights low blood pressure, as well as feeling cold in the extremities. Ingredients. One teaspoon of grated ginger, 5 grams, 1 cup of water, 250 milliliters. Preparation. First, mix a teaspoon of grated ginger with a cup of boiling hot water. Then, cover and let stand 10 minutes, and strain. How to drink it. Drink a cup of ginger tea on an empty stomach. And, if you'd like, drink another in the afternoon. And, be sure to drink it every day. Cayenne pepper tea. This cayenne pepper drink is recommended as a way to increase metabolism and improve blood circulation. Ingredients. ¼ teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 gram, 1 cup of water, 250 milliliters. Preparation. First, add the cayenne pepper to a cup of boiling hot water and cover. Then, let sit for 10 to 15 minutes and drink. How to drink it. Drink the herbal tea in the morning, 2 or 3 times a week. Note, avoid drinking it too much, since it can be irritating. Dandelion tea. Dandelion offers many benefits that can help reduce the symptoms of hypothyroidism. Basically, its purifying properties fight constipation and regulate intestinal activity. In addition, it provides diuretic and anti-inflammatory effects that curb joint ailments. Ingredients. One teaspoon of dandelion, 5 grams, 1 cup of water, 250 milliliters. Preparation. First, mix the dandelion with the cup of boiling hot water. Then, cover, let stand 10 minutes, and strain. How to drink it. drink 2 or 3 cups of dandelion tea per day. Make sure to prepare some of these herbal teas and see how they can help with this thyroid condition. Finally, if you're taking any medication, get your doctor's approval before trying any of these teas.